Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 4 of 9, episode 2, Sora iro sora uta sora no oto. Last time, we had a few things happen, nothing majorly important, but fun moments nonetheless, or interesting I guess you could say. Firstly, one thing that was interesting is the point in time we are in the story is situated just before we find out about the Leaves of Agastya forum and about Sora's power, and according to the previous playthrough I should say. And this is after seeing Haruka for the first time. Well, to them it's actually the second time they've seen it, so that's one thing that was interesting. So we saw her for the second time this playthrough, and she was in her queen mode, I guess you could say. So yeah, that was that. Next was about Kujo cooking for Kakeru. That we kind of knew was going to happen, but I didn't know that this is how that scenario came about, I guess you could say. What's interesting as well, if I recall correctly, last playthrough Kakeru was fitting the bill in terms of the cooking for suppers. I think that is correct, but I might be wrong. But this time around, Sora was here, obviously, because I think Sora was here last time, obviously, as well. Because they went over the Leaves of Agastya farm, over Salisbury steak, hamburger, supper, which is what they're going to have tonight. That is where I think we're going to be now, is we're going to be discussing the Leaves of Agastya this part around. So what was interesting was, when Sora found out that Kujo was going to cook, she was being the third wheel as she always is, which is funny. And she got it so that she made her parents pay for the food and everything. But the phone call with the mother was pretty funny about how rather than saying it was a girl that's cooking for them, it was actually a guy, and that it was actually Kakeru's boyfriend, which I found pretty funny. Let's see. I don't think anything else majorly happened that I can recall. Yeah, I think that will be it for now. Yeah, so we're expecting the Leaves of Agastya to happen now, and other than that, I'm not too sure, because I don't know if they're going to follow the same routes or same events, a series of events that occurred in the first playthrough or not. Because technically we haven't done anything that was in the first playthrough, because we kind of started this playthrough right after this discussion with Sophie in regards to trying to find comrades, and that whole time has been something we haven't seen before. But after this discussion of the Leaves of Agastya, it'll be new information. Or no, it'll be old information. So I wonder how they're going to go about this. Are they just going to go over it again for the third time in a row? I wonder. Well, let's find out, shall we? Well, at least I still get to eat Kujo's cooking. And I made sure she won't have to pay for the food. I guess this is good enough for now. I kill some time by surfing the web while I wait for the girls to return. Is he gonna find the information? No, okay. Oh, no, never mind. I thought they were just gonna skip the whole thing. Sora and Kujo come back about an hour later, and Kujo immediately heads to the kitchen and gets working. I forgot she blocked him again and went to shopping with Kujo. She rips up a Salisbury steak, salad, and soup in no time. Before long, we're all seated around my dining table. This is hands down the best looking meal that has ever graced my apartment. And as for the taste, delicious. This Salisbury steak is hella delicious. Yeah, this is definitely the moment of Lisa Kashin.
よかった。おじいさまのハンバーグには及ばないと思うけど。
No, seriously, this is delicious.
うまいうまいってもっと気の利いたこと言えないんですかね。
Alright then, restaurant critic Sora, let's see you do better.
え？肉汁の芳醇なあれが口の中でそうあれする。
I have no clue what you're trying to say.
つまりうまい。ありがとう。おかわりもあるからたくさん食べてね。
Whenever I cook, I always make sure that I don't have seconds. Well, it depends on the food because the science is going out of control, yeah. But like for example, just a normal chicken dish or something like that, I try or something. I can't really say normal, but yeah. I make sure that there's no extras or leftovers because it's just too much of a hassle. But when it comes to like a rice or curry dish, I love curry. So I always make sure that there's enough for seconds because I'll definitely go for seconds for those. Oh man, I've always wanted a girl to say that to me. I can die happy now. In an attempt to hide my dopey grin, I stuffed my cheeks full of rice. Anyway, this really isn't time for turning all giddy. Since the three of us are here, we should talk about our mission.
さ、昨日手伝うよとは言ったけどさ、具体的に何するの？
For now, we're looking for other artifact users, but...
具体的にってなると、私たちも困っているのが実情ではあるね。そもそも石化事件？それってちょっと前から話題になってるのだよね。九宝女学院の女の子が石化したって。
Yep.
なんでその犯人を追おうと思ったの？犯人の存在を知ってしまったし、それに私には止められる力もあるみたいだから。使命感みたいな？そうなのかな。近いかもしれない。ソフィーさんっていうアーティファクトに詳しい人がいてくれるのも大きいのかな。
And we do sort of have a link to the petrification incident.
何因縁って。通報してくれたの新見くんなの。そうなの？第一発見者？
Nah, just the first to call the police about it.
いやー、それまで誰も通報しなかったんだね。
Yeah. Well, I mean, to them it was just a normal statue and they wouldn't have ever thought of it being a person.
ああ、そういえばそうだね。見てるだけならちょっと不気味ではあったけど普通の石像だったから。
Right. See, while we were there, one of the fingernails fell off. The statue started bleeding.
何それ、怖っ。
At first, I just thought it was paint or something.
そりゃ人なんて思わないよね。怖っ。
Yeah, but the part under the nail looked oddly flesh-like. So, actually, this probably isn't something we should talk about over dinner, huh?
本当だよ、バカニーニ。
Hey, don't pin this all on me. You're the one who brought it up.
違うの。これからどうするのか聞きたかったの。あ、そうだ。話そうと思っていたことがあって。お、なんすか？あのね、石化事件の影響でアニメの輪廻転生のメビウスリングがね、ブームとは言わないけどネットで話題になってて。
Oh yeah, I saw some people talking about it on Twitter. They were talking about a monster or something? So I keep thinking about the name, because... I think in Japanese they call it tsubuyaita or tsubuyaita. I don't know.
そうなの。それでね、ファンサイトがあるんだけど、
Okay, so this is where it comes
ア
into
ガスティアの葉っていう。
the leaves of Agastya. Sorry if I do pronounce that, I'm just going about how I go about it. Because in Japanese they go Agasutia. Agastya. I set down my chopsticks and pull out my laptop. Bad manners in the middle of dinner, I know, but I'm curious. I open my browser and start typing into the search window. The leaves of...
葉は葉っぱの葉ね。
Gotcha. I type it in and hit search. What's interesting is here is obviously because the way they they speak in Japanese, it's normally the other way around. If you think of English, just swap the sentence around and you got it. So here in English they say leaves of, and then the next one would be Agastya, but in Japanese it's Agastya no, and then ha. Ha is just leaves. Ha wa happa no hane. I think I got the right saying for that. So yeah. So he had Agastya correct, but he didn't have the leaves part. So they can't really do that in English. So I completely understand why they did this in the English version. Oh, wait.
メビウスリングってキーワードも入れないと出てこないかも。
Ah, okay. Mobius. There we go.
あ、これじゃない？
I clicked the link Sora points to. Wow. This is a pretty elaborate website. It's a bunch of theory pages, an admin blog. Oh, what's this roleplay forum thing?
登場人物になりきるとか？
Oh god, that brings back unpleasant memories. What did he also?
登場人物というか、自分がメビウスリングの世界に入ったらって前提で話す場所みたい。へえ。お、思ったより書き込みある。
I tried to roleplay myself the one time long ago, but it's pretty hard to get into it because you have to find proper community for it and things like that. But I actually do like roleplaying.
そうなの。受験後から活発になったみたいで。
Interesting. You don't think actual users are posting here, do you?
ええ、私も思ったの。ありえないことはないなって。あ、わかった。ここの掲示板を監視してみましょうと。うん。他にできることもないし、藁にもすがる思いだけれど。
No, I like it. It's worth a shot.
じゃあ私がチェックしとくよ。怪しい書き込みがないか。
So it's kind of... Do they have the same meal the next day or something? Because I remember they were eating the same meal when Sora was talking about the Queen of Eden. Because she had found something out. So I thought that was going to be the discussion here today, but they're only discussing the start of the Lisa Gassia and sort of looking out for it. Someone's motivated.
まあね、全員でやることでもないし、新参者の私がやりますよーっと。ありがとう。お願いします。
Guess that means the two of us are on standby for now.
そうね。それくらいしかできないね。ソフィーって人は？もう一人の仲間の。会ってみたいんだけど。
I'm not really sure how to describe her. She seems to be monitoring me though.
え、何やらかしたの？
I didn't do anything.
ソフィーさんの姿が見えるのはユーザーだけみたいなの。だから新見くんもアーティファクトを持っているはずなんだけど。
I've got no idea what my power is or how to use it.
例外中の例外だからって。 なんか特別感ある。ずるい。
What? You wanna trade? I have an artifact and I can't even use it. It's worthless.
私たちがピンチになったら目覚めるパターンでしょ。主人公じゃずるい。危なくなったら新見くんが頼りだね。
That's what I thought was what had happened in the first ever playthrough of the game when we found Kujo in that situation. I thought that going back in time during the playthrough game was his kind of power, but it didn't seem like it. Sounds nice, but I don't buy it. I shut my laptop and pick up the cherry tomato with my chopsticks. According to Sophie, my power is dangerous, but I still wish I could use it. It might be helpful in SunaeVn's case. Now that I've decided to back Kujo up, I don't want to be dead weight.
ソラちゃんおかわりする？しまーす。新見くんは？
I think I'd like seconds too.
ちょっと待っててね。
Kujo takes our dishes and heads to the kitchen. God, I'm so lucky. Oh, here he just goes, yeah.
何にやついてんの？キモい。
I buzz off. I'm not smoking.
二人きりだったら恋人気分味わえたのにね。残念だったね。
You'd be a real ass, you know that?
私がいるから下心悟られずに済んでるんでしょうが、感謝してほしいですね。
I'm so grateful.
うーわ、全然心こもってない。うーわ。お待たせ。たくさん食べてね。
We stop bickering the moment Kujo returns, with a second helping of dinner. Man, how come nothing ever goes the way I want it to? At least I've got Salisbury steak. Thanks a lot for cooking us dinner. It was delicious.
こちらこそ食事代を持ってもらっちゃって。それはいい子なしで。気をつけて帰ってね。それじゃあまたね。
See ya. We see Kujo off, then return to my room. She even washed all the dishes for us before she left. I honestly can't thank her enough. What are you still doing here? Leave.
あ、なんで？
Because it's late.
いや、明日何の日？
Huh?
土曜日でしょ。
Right, and?
学校ないでしょ。
Yep, and?
じゃあ泊まるでしょ。
You what?
さてと。
Sora opens her bag and starts fishing through it. She pulls out her pajamas and a bottle of shampoo. That's what she had in that big bag. Wow, she came prepared.
先お風呂入るね。
Hey, don't just go doing whatever you damn well, please. I grab Sora's shoulder before she can escape into the bathroom.
何？ミーヤン先入る？
No, I want you to leave.
やだよ、泊まってくよ。お母さんにも言ってあるし。
What? Hey, now that I think about it, you didn't mention to Mom that she wouldn't be coming home for dinner.
うん。だから言ってあったんだってば。
You little... Never said you could stay over.
許可とか関係ないし、泊まるってもう決めたし。
Wow. You're one inconsiderate brat. You know that? Seriously, go home.
帰らない。ニーニの選択肢は、いやいや許可する、仕方なく許可する、しぶしぶ許可する、以上3つです。
There's no difference between any of those.
さあ、どれ？
For crying out loud. Oh, wow, okay. I was not expecting this. It probably
セー
doesn't
ブ画面セーブする
have
よ。セーブしたよ。
sorry for that. Probably doesn't have as much this is probably a not an impactful decision. Because like begrudgingly let her stay is like probably like you really don't want her to let her stay. And willingly, it's like in levels, like easy, normal, hard type of things. In terms, because the way I take sometimes these decisions is rather in terms of your view that the person takes on looking at you, in a sense. Because obviously this is a visual novel. Most of these decisions are related to romance options. So this one will probably be less, this will be heavily negative, mediumly negative, and negative, in a sense. So for now, I'm just going to go this one. I really don't think it's going to matter much, but let's go this one. Fine, you can stay.
え、嘘、本当に？
What are you so surprised for?
絶対断られると思ったんだけど。本当にいいの？大丈夫？熱ある？
Perfectly fine, thanks. I'm just tired of arguing with you.
やった！泊まっていいんだ！やった！
Why do you want to stay over so bad anyway?
真面目な話していい？
She says, like, is it right if we have a serious talk or something like a really serious discussion or something? Like how?
ずっとさ、お兄ちゃんと一緒の部屋だったでしょ？ずっと同じ部屋で寝てたわけじゃん。
So what, is she having problems sleeping or something? Well, yeah.
一人になってから、なんかね、あまり眠れなくなっちゃって。
Interesting.
私、お兄ちゃんと一緒じゃないと安心して眠れないみたい。
Liar.
はーい、嘘でーす。キュンとしたでしょ。
It had me, honestly. Like hell. Maybe I'd have believed you if you started coming over right after I moved out, but it's been a whole freaking year. Oh, okay. You practically never visited me before.
そりゃこっち来る用事なかったら来ないよ、めんどくさい。
Cheeky little brat. Hurry up and take your bath.
はーい、やったぜ、お泊まりだー。
Stop making such a ruckus and don't run in my house.
はーい。
Ignoring me, Sora jogs off to the bathroom. She never learns. Well, that explains why she had this massive bag with her today. Never would have imagined I was carrying her sleepover stuff. I think I might be spoiling Sora too much. Why am I doing that? It's not like I have a sister complex or anything. Well, I guess it's okay to let her have her way every now and then. Sit back down and turn on my laptop. I open up the Leaves of Augustia website again, see if there's anything interesting on there. I'm pausing here just in case something were to happen. I give a half-hearted reply as I scroll through the forum. She must have forgotten something since she throws open the door and strolls back into the room. Again, pausing here, just in case. I look up and my jaw drops open. Okay, I did go to the next... I did click and go to the next line, but it had a scene I do not think I can show. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the screen and just say what is being said. Okay? Okay. I do apologize for this. There we go. I look up and my jaw drops open.
見て見て!
Look over here, she says. Sora turns her back to me, buck naked, that's why. Oh well, I guess she's got her front covered with a towel, but the rest of her is on full display. What the heck are you doing?
いいから見てよ、背中背中。
Ah. She says, just look, right here, on my back. And on her back, there's a faint little glow. That's where her ability is. Showing. I can see her ass, you know.
ケツはいいよ、背中見てよ。あ、私のこと見えてる。今能力使用中だけど。
Well, it doesn't look like you're showing. Okay, so she says, forget about my ass. Look at my back already. Oh, wait. Can you even see me? I'm using my power. Oh, obviously, she came screaming at us. Yes, I can see you.
スティグマってやつ、これでしょ。
This is that stigma thing you guys were talking about, right? Well, yes, it is. There is indeed a stigma on Sora's back. But that's really not what we should be focusing on here. Your ass is in plain view, sis.
それは聞いたよ。もしかしてって思って鏡で見てみたんだけど、やっぱ背中だったか。そりゃ気づかないよね。
You already told me that. See, I was looking in the mirror because I thought maybe the mark was there, and lo and behold, it's on my back. No wonder I didn't notice it before. You really have no shame, huh? Cover up a little, geez.
だからいいよ、ケツと背中くらい。さすがに2位にでも前は嫌だけど。
She says, who cares if you see my butt, though I wouldn't want to show you my front. You shouldn't want to show me anything.
それなら2位にももっと慌ててよ。ドギマギしろよ。興奮しろよ。
If you want me to be more self-conscious about it, you could at least get a little flustered, start stammering or trying to cover your boner or something. Who the hell would get a boner from seeing their sister naked?
でしょ？だから私もニーニにケツ見せるのは別にいいの。
I'm not even sure if these lines are right. Anyway, whatever. Exactly my point. Thus, I didn't bother covering my ass. That's some twisted logic right there. Whatever. What happened to your sense of modesty?
ニーニにしかしないし、お父さんにはしないし。
Don't worry, I'd only ever show you, Nini. I wouldn't even show Dad. Oh my god, you can't be serious. Man, I have no idea where you draw the line.
ニーニが気にしすぎなんだよ。みやこ先輩と同じもよ、これ。
You're worrying too much about this, Nini. Hey, can you check if my thingy has the same pattern as Miyako-senpai's? Nah, it's a little different. Apparently, each artifact has its own pattern.
面白いな。ニーニはどうなの？あ、わかんないのか。
Huh, cool. What's yours look like, Nini? Oh, wait. You don't know, do you? Nope. Haven't got a clue.
背中かもよ、私と一緒で。
I really dislike having to keep reading these lines. In terms of just, I mean, it's right there, but you can't see. Maybe it's on your back, like mine. Wherever it is, I can't get it to show up.
ああ、そっか。使用中だけだもんね。
Oh yeah, it only shows up when you're using your powers. I forgot. Yep, since I can't use my powers, I've got no way to check.
なんかややこしいね。
Guess it's a mystery. Would you mind covering up already?
へいへい。じゃあ今度こそお風呂入ってきまーす。
Yeah, fine. I'm off to take my bath. Yeah, do apologize for that. Sora heads back into the bathroom, without once showing a hint of shame. You know, I get the feeling she was more sensible about this kind of stuff back when we were living together. Mom and Dad never even been able to say no to her, so I guess without me around to keep her in check, she's had her run of the house. No wonder she's got a few more screws loose now. I think we'll just end it here. Because I feel like the night is still going to be quite long. Because obviously it's the first time staying over, so there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of back and forth, and so forth, perhaps. I don't know. The scene was sort of didn't really see anything. It's just YouTube is being a pain, so I wanted to be safer than Sora. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see now. So what happened this episode was interesting because I thought this was the time we were going to talk about the Queen of Eden, Haruka, but instead it was more about finishing off the supper, talking about the Leaves of Augustia in terms of finding it, and then talking about a little bit about it, and then finishing it off with Sora staying over. It does. Yeah, no, well, I still don't think it's caught up with the other thing, because the part where we would have caught up to in terms of the other playthrough is when they're having supper and they're talking about the Leaves of Augustia, but that carries over to the Queen of Eden, where Sora has found something in a sense. So today we had found that she has been given that job to looking for looking for something or someone. So either tomorrow or the next day, in terms of the story, they will have that meeting over dinner about talking about the Queen of Eden. So that's why I was a bit confused, because obviously this didn't happen last time, with Sora staying over. But that's because the last time we were talking about the Leaves of Augustia, this was when we were talking about the Queen of Eden, which hasn't happened yet, so this is still unknown territory. But I could have sworn last time when we were talking about Sora's ability, they said something about not knowing where her mark was even at that time. So I wonder if that shows a difference in changing of routes. I don't know. Obviously we don't know because we've never had this moment in time, so anyway, that would be it. I will still continue to upload this series every day, and then I'll do my Cafe Stand and Reaper's Butterflies every second day. First one is up already. So far so good, I should say. But yeah, that should be it. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know what your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time.